Hi, I'm Hilary Victoria and welcome back to my crime and policing channel. In today's session, we're continuing our journey through public order offences. And in particular, we're looking at section 5, which is non-intentional harassment, alarm or distress. Now then, this section 5 of the Public Order Act sits at the bottom, the lower end of the chain there. So we looked at breach of the peace before. Now we're looking at section 5, like I said, which is the non-intentional harassment, alarm and distress. HAD, as we call it back in the olden days when I was in police training. Okay, so what does that mean then? So section 5 of the Public Order Act is tribal summarily, so that's where it sits in the magistrate court. And you're looking at a fine if you are found guilty of committing that offence. Now then, the legislation is as follows. A person is guilty of the offence, I'm reading this from the legislation.gov.uk, if they use threatening or abusive words or behaviour, or disorderly behaviour, or displays any writing, sign or other visible representation which is threatening or abusive within the hearing or sight of a person likely to be caused harassment, alarm or distress thereby. Sounds wordy, right? It's really not that difficult. There are some key features that make section 5 and not any of the other sections. So the key features of section 5 of the Public Order Act are that the conduct doesn't have to be aimed at a particular person. You might just be walking down the street effing and jeffing, right? You might be like, I don't know, I don't really walk around the street swearing, but you might just be walking down the street effing, blinding, you know, just dropping their C-bombs here, there and everywhere. Now then, the conduct must be taking place in the presence of a person who can see or hear the conduct, but might not necessarily be identifiable. They might be in your house thinking, what the hell is going on outside? The type of conduct must cause harassment, alarm and distress. Any material used, such as a poster, is not distributed. So if you've got like an offensive poster up in your house and someone can see that, whether or not you want them to see it is a different matter. If you've got something quite offensive there that's causing someone harassment, alarm, distress, you might have got a massive swastika or something, then that would be obviously an offence too. Whether or not you meant to upset anybody, it has, because they can see it. So the suspect must be aware that in general terms that behaviour is like threatening or abusive, but might not have intended, there's no need to prove that they were trying to offend anybody or make anybody harassed, alarmed or distressed. There are some defences to this section. So it could be that if the person reasonably believes that nobody could see or hear them, if they didn't think that while they were inside a dwelling, anything could be seen or heard. So if someone has got a massive swastika poster or something, it couldn't be seen clearly from outside, but say you could see it from your bedroom window through to their house or something, and that's causing you harassment, alarm or distress. They might not have reasonably thought you could see that. I mean, it's no excuse for a massive swastika poster, but still. And the last one is that they believe that their conduct was reasonable in the circumstances that presented themselves at the time. Maybe they were shouting to somebody outside or they thought we're going to damage their house, like, will you fuck off with them fireworks, please? Pardon my French. This offence is triable summarily, and the penalty is a fine for this offence. And that's section 5 of the Public Order Act. So just to go over that for you then. A person is guilty of this offence if they use threatening, abusive words or behaviour, or disorderly behaviour, display any writing, sign or other visible representation which could cause be threatening or abusive within the hearing or sight of a person likely to be caused harassment, alarm or distress thereby. But it's non-intentional. They've not got a specific target for this. So it could be somebody wandering down the street, swearing, drunk, I don't know, singing a really dirty song, which could actually offend somebody. It could be someone displaying a really horrible poster inside the house, like a massive swastika, like I've mentioned, and from their bedroom window, they can see into that bedroom window and it's causing them harassment, alarm or distress. If you're walking down the street singing horrible, shouty, swearing song or screaming obscenities, you might distress, it might be alarm somebody, right? People don't want to hear that. And just take that into consideration. That's section 5. So you're not aiming it at a particular person. You're just like, F you. You're not like, F you. Get it? That's section 5. I hope that makes sense. Thank you for tuning in. Please let me know any more stuff you'd like me to cover in the comments. And thank you so much for watching. Please like the video, please subscribe, because then I know what kind of stuff you guys like to watch. And I really do appreciate all the time you are spending listening to these videos. So thank you very much. Please look after yourselves, be kind to each other, and please do not commit any crimes. Bye.